Hi and welcome back. It looks like my last video lost me a few subscribers, and that's okay. That's alright, we're all adults here, we can disagree. And you have the right to disagree with me in whatever way you see fit. However, the only thing I am in this video going to apologise for is me getting angry in the last video and me swearing in the last video because I was angry. I'll apologise for that. However, everything else I said, I stand by. People are coming at me saying that I'm attacking Seth. I am disagreeing with the decisions that he has made, specifically the decisions to bring in Tony Mathis, Nick the Heart and Dog the Bounty Hunter, whilst alienating himself from everybody else that were actually out there genuinely trying to help him. Everybody else that were out there actually trying to genuinely help him because they were genuinely concerned for him, and more importantly, Sebastian and Sebastian's well-being. They went out of their way to try and find Sebastian, and he told them all to go forth and multiply. He dropped them all, alienating himself from them completely in favour for Tony Mathis. His decisions are wrong decisions, and in the long run will do no good. I don't see why I am not allowed to have that opinion about his decisions without getting attacked and people saying that I'm attacking him. Like I said in the beginning of the last video, do not think that Seth had anything to do with Sebastian's disappearance. And I can hold the opinions that I have whilst still thinking that. And so can everybody else. There are a lot of people out there that are too afraid to say anything wrong or bad about Seth because they don't want to be seen as the person attacking the grieving father, right? And that's okay, except that doesn't make what I've said wrong. And just because I have the balls to say it out loud when nobody else does, I'm the bad guy. I don't care. And the reason why I don't care is because what I've said is right. I don't believe he had anything to do with Sebastian's disappearance, but all the decisions and the choices that he has made are wrong choices and wrong decisions. I know that I am not Seth Rogers. I get that. I know because of that I don't know what he is going through and the thoughts that are going through his head. I get that too. I hope to God that I never understand what he's going through, because that would mean that I would have to be in that situation too, and I hope that never happens. I hope that never happens to anybody out there watching this video too. I hope you don't have to feel the pain that that man is going through. I do not think that he has harmed Sebastian or caused his disappearance in any way. But I stand by 100% everything else that I have said. If it was Katie or Chris doing the stuff that Seth has done, saying the stuff that Seth has said, making the decisions that Seth has made, we would have absolutely 100% crucified them online. We would have dragged their name through the mud more than we have already done. But because it's Seth that has said the things that Seth has said, done the stuff that Seth has done, made the decisions that Seth has made, because it's him that has done it, for some reason, online he seems to get a pass. Bad decisions are bad decisions, regardless of whoever it is that is making them. It's simple as that. Again, I'll apologise for me getting angry in the last video and swearing in the last video because I was angry. But I'm not apologising for everything else that I did and said, because it's right. I'm right. He, in my opinion, did not hurt Sebastian, did not cause his disappearance, but every single decision that he has made, especially recently, have been bad decisions. He alienated every single person that was actually out there trying to help him find Sebastian and were actually concerned for Sebastian and him. He has taken all those people, alienated all those people, thrown them to the side, literally told them to F off, right? In favour of all these other people that are clearly in it for their own motives. Not because they care about Seth, and not because they care about Sebastian's well-being and bringing him home. They want it for themselves. They want that publicity for themselves. Simple as that. Simple as that. And that in the long run will hurt Sebastian's cause. It will hurt Sebastian's cause. Especially now having the likes of Nick the Hat involved. It will hurt the cause. It will do no good. You can disagree with me all you want. The decisions he has made are bad decisions. And no good will come of it. If people don't like what I'm saying, that's fine. If people think I'm attacking Seth, you can think that. You'd be wrong. I don't think that he has hurt Sebastian or caused his disappearance. I just disagree, and I will voice my opinion and my thoughts on what he has done, because I have the right to do so. All the decisions he has made, especially recently, have all been bad decisions. But apparently just because it's Seth, he gets away with it. Nobody can say anything wrong about him. Apparently. Imagine if Katie or Chris had come online that night and said what Seth had said to Trev Time. I think we all let Trev Time down, you know. I actually think we all let Trev Time down. I'm just a little segue. Seth came online, said what he said, did what he did. Basically caused Trev Time to kind of quit YouTube. Imagine what we would have all done and said if that was Katie that had done what Seth did that night, or Chris that had done what Seth did that night. Because Seth is Seth, he gets away with doing and saying stuff that we would have absolutely 100% crucified anybody else for doing or saying. But because I have the balls to actually speak out on his decisions and how bad they are, I'm the bad guy. His behaviour on a lot of things has been disgusting. The way that he has treated people has been disgusting. His bad decisions are really bad decisions and will not serve Sebastian's case the way that you think it will. Again, if you disagree with me, that's okay. That is absolutely fine. If you don't want to watch me no more, that's fine. However, if you think that I am wrong in what I am saying, then it's actually you that is wrong for thinking that. Because I'm right. In this, I am right. He alienated everybody else in favour of these huge egos that are just in it for themselves. Everybody else that were actually trying to help him find Sebastian, keep Seth afloat, he did away with and threw away in favour of everybody else with his huge egos and that are obviously only in it for themselves. He did that. He did that. He actually did that. You can't sit there and say and tell me that he didn't. He did that. And that is wrong. There are bad decisions. They are bad decisions. And he is wrong for that. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he didn't do that. Because this is my entire argument, basically. He makes bad decisions, says bad stuff, does wrong stuff, and gets away with it. But anybody else would have been crucified for it. And I'm the bad guy for pointing that out. I'm the bad guy for pointing that out. That there are double standards when it comes to Seth. I'm the bad guy. I get that. I would also like to say before I actually end the video that just because I hold an opinion that goes against something Seth has either done or said, that does not mean that I am Team Proudfoot. That's not an attack on anybody else. I'm just saying that just because I hold an opinion that goes against something Seth has done or said does not mean that I am Team Proudfoot. There should be no Team Proudfoot. There should be no Team Seth. There should only be Team Sebastian. Team Sebastian. That is the only team and the only side that should exist. It's a pity that some of the people surrounding Sebastian and his case do not think that. They are going down the wrong avenue of investigation, which will cause harm to the actual investigation into Sebastian's disappearance. And as a result, Sebastian will remain missing longer. Because they are running with something that is factless as if it was fact. And that's just wrong. You will cause the investigation to go down one lane when it should have been going down another lane. He thinks that Katie has done something to Sebastian, and I understand why people would think that. It was only Katie and Sebastian in the house at the time of his disappearance. So I understand why people would think stuff about Katie. However, there is no facts, there is no evidence to support anything. But Seth and his team are running with this theory that she has done something to him, as if it is fact, as if that is what has happened. And that will harm the actual investigation. They're looking over here when they should be looking over here, which is probably where Sebastian is. But because they're running with something that they believe is fact and it isn't, they will miss Sebastian. It will muddy the water. It will make it harder for people to actually find Sebastian. His decisions are bad decisions, and only I have the balls to call him out on it. It is hurting the investigation. It is muddying the waters. He is running with a theory as if it is fact, with nothing to back up that theory. He's just said it, and his entire team are running with it because they are yes men, because they know in doing that will bring them more publicity, and that's why they're doing it. Publicity for them, not for Seth, not for Sebastian, for them. Their egos are running wild, and Seth is allowing it, and everybody else that isn't calling Seth out on it is enabling it. I have the balls to call him out on it, and that makes me the bad guy. If I'm the bad guy for being right, I guess I'm the bad guy. If you're still here, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.